Yeah, he tells me that's the night that he saw the biggest boobs of his life.
Please, I'm 11, not 5. I've seen thousands of titties.
I'm off the apps. I'm deleting them. I'm never, ever, ever using a dating app again because I don't trust anybody. You can just be whoever the fuck you want on there. And the last person that I dated was not the person I thought they were. Mind you, we went on about 6 dates before I figured this out. I figured this out when I met his friends. This is key. For girls who aren't really sure about someone, he met my friends 2 weekends ago. Went really well. He was all buttoned up, very nice, very respectful. Everybody really liked him. And I was like, oh my God, okay. You know, I was kind of testing the waters there to see how my friends reacted. I've been just like a little bit unsure about him. So I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I like him more than I thought. Keep it going. Had a couple more dates. Still feeling like I'm not sure. He asked if I want to go meet.
Trust your gut instinct.
Out for St. Patrick's Day. And I was like, oh, you know, I have plans already. He's like, no, you should just come and just meet them. Like, I really want you to meet them. These are his best friends, mind you.
Ew, I'm interested.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to make it work. Like, we're trying to get to a certain level. This has potential for this person being my boyfriend. I'm going to, like, make the effort, go see his friends, try and make a good impression, see what's up. I get to the bar. Mind you, it's like an early 20s bar, absolutely packed. There's girls like guys like, at every corner. Barely push past. I texted him there. He wasn't coming. Doesn't answer. I have to go like search for him inside this like bar club. You know, it's some hybrid of that. Can't find him. I find his friend who I met once. He comes up and is like, oh, Colette, like we're over here. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I go, and I got a really good impression from this guy the first time. I go to meet the group over, and I see the guy that I'm dating, who's, mind you, like very shy and reserved with me, but we're like slowly opening up. So I walk up to the group, and he's like in the group, but he looks at me, and he like walks over so that we're in the middle of the circle, and he just like starts putting his tongue down my throat, like full on makeup, which he doesn't even do. Okay, so my dude's like on his phone,
showing off,
and he has his phone. Like, this is his phone, and I'm like in the middle of the group awkwardly. I don't know anyone, and he's like, dude, Jeremiah's coming through. He's coming through. Look how many texts I sent. Like the douchiest persona, and I'm like, who is this? Like, also, I'm like there to meet his friends. He like was begging me to come. Barely said 2 words to me. I'm like standing in the circle, like. Okay, and I'm like trying to talk to his friends.
How
They're, like,
awkward.
being nice enough. Nothing's like wrong yet. His best friend. I'm like next to him, and the guy that I'm dating kind of like turns around and says something, and I'm like, oh, like tell me an embarrassing story of said guy to his best friend. And his best friend's like, oh, okay. And then the guy that I'm dating kind of turns back around, and he's back to like coordinating on his phone, like, what the fuck, getting the boys there, whatever. And he's like, okay, so like the last time we're here, I was like trying to hook up with this like Dominican chick, like, oh, she was so fucking fine. Oh my God. And I like tried to hook up with her. And then like, I ended up leaving with another chick, and I was with another chick, and I saw this chick come out, and I was like,
is he a teenager? Like, I mean, I know you didn't mention his age, but is he like 15? Because he sure sounds like it.
you know what? Let me shoot my shot. Like, literally, that's how he's talking. And then he goes on to tell me this story about how he was hooking up with another girl, but then went for the Dominican chick, got her, I guess, went home with the other girl. Like, some crazy story about hooking up with chicks and speaking about them in such derogatory ways. Like, oh, yeah, he tells me that's the night that he saw the biggest boobs of his life.
Please, I'm 11, not 5. I've seen thousands of titties.
When people speak like that just screams insecurity and then puts off straight away. Like, I'm not gonna like the person or whoever they are.
What's going on? I met this guy 2 weekends ago with his girlfriend. who was so
Oh.
sweet. I thought like, oh, this is so great. This is the guy I'm dating. It's his best friend. We're supposed to go on these double dates, and this guy is a total douchebag. And I'm thinking like, if he's talking to me like this,
Yeah.
how the hell does he talk to the guy that I'm dating?
Yep.
How do they talk to each other? Like this is bad. This is bad. And I'm trying not to freak out. And then I meet more of his other friends. And one of his other friends starts talking to me, and he's like kind of talking, blah, blah, blah. And then he talks to his other friend in Spanish. And he's saying stuff about like how I look, like, oh, she's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. She's super fucking hot. Like, mwah, mwah. Like it's not too inappropriate, but like I can understand. So I was like, oh, hi, like I'm right here, trying to like hint that I can understand. And he looks at me and he goes, you're beautiful. You have beautiful eyes, in Spanish. And I'm like, is this guy fucking hitting on me? The guy that I'm dating,
What
who's
is
one of his
going
best
on?
friends, is next to me on his phone, distracted, whatever. And I'm like, what is going on right now? Fuck, I think I need another. I need a part 3. I'm so sorry.
Let's go. I've got it.
So
I've got
at
you
this point, I'm,
covered.
like freaking out.
Part
I'm like,
3.
who am I dating? Because the person that I have been spending time with one-on-one is so sweet, really thoughtful, really respectful.
People are fake, girl. People are
And
fake.
the person that I'm seeing right now and the friends that are closest to him are absolute douchebags, bros, like no respect for women.
That's a
And
teller.
I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? Gets worse. So
Oh,
I
no.
look over, the guy I'm dating's next to me, and his best friend's on the other side. One of their other friends start talking to someone, and the whole group is like talking about this girl, and it's like going on and on about, oh, like she's so hot. Oh my God, dude, he should totally bag her tonight. Like blah blah blah. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
I
god.
look at the guy I'm dating, and I'm like, I feel like this is a boys' night. Maybe I just shouldn't
Yes.
be here. I don't, like I'm just like. And he's like, no,
Yeah.
you're fine. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I don't feel fine, hun. Like, it literally sounds like a bro night and like proper, like, yeah, the guys that like I wouldn't even associate myself with. Like, it just sounds so cringe and like a group of teenagers, literally.
I run to the bathroom and I'm trying to think, how do I get out of here? Like, this is so bad. I'm never seeing this man again.
Just
I'm
go.
Never. This is so over. It's insane. This is not how these are not people I would ever want to surround myself
Yeah.
with, and
Yeah.
an environment either. I don't go to clubs. I don't live that lifestyle. I don't like
Same.
to be surrounded by that.
Yeah.
And it seems like he does. He's doing that almost every weekend, and he's downplayed it in such a good way. And now everything's clicking. Like, this is his lifestyle.
get
He
you.
likes to go to a club and be seen with his friends and like get hit on by girls and, like be this person.
Show
that
you
he
off
can
as well
be
that
in
he's got
setting
someone.
only. Like, it's insane. And he cares so much about what his friends think. So I'm like, red flag, red flag, red flag. How do I get out? I can't find the fucking bathroom. I go back upstairs. I see the group. His best friend's leaving. His best friend's like, looks me up and down, literally like,
Oh my.
hey, gorgeous, where you going? And I'm like, I like push past. I'm like, hey, I get back to the group. The other friend is in like a adjacent circle talking to a girl. No, he's not even talking to her. He's humping a girl while she's not looking, like leg humping, whatever.
I only ask this because of the dire situation I'm in, but can I hump your leg for 15 uninterrupted seconds?
Oh,
looking at the
sweet
group,
Jesus.
And all the group's like snickering, and I'm like, no.
Girl, stop. I would honestly, at this point, would ask for their IDs. I would ask for their IDs. Ain't no way that this group is grown men. Ain't no way. It just cannot. I cannot. You just cannot contemplate it.
No. So I tell this guy, is like, turns to me, he's like, hey, is everything okay? And I'm like, no, honestly, it's not okay. I'm gonna go home. This is just not my lifestyle. This is not my environment. I need to go home. And he realizes something's like really wrong. And he's like, oh my God, what's wrong? What's wrong?
You.
And I'm like,
you.
your friends done and said some things that were a little unexpected and just like a little uncomfortable.
Just
so
get out.
I'm gonna go home. He walks me out and I kind of tell him what happened, and he's so embarrassed. He's like, oh my God, that's them. That's not me. And I'm just like trying to keep my cool. And I'm like, it's fine. Let's talk about this another time. Like, you go and enjoy. I gotta go home. Like, he knows something's like really wrong, and he keeps trying to be like, oh, I really like you. Like, I really like you. That's
Ew.
a reflection of like me and how I act. Like, I'm really embarrassed.
Yeah, but you're around these people. I could never be like, yeah, people are different, friends are different. Some are loud, some, you know, the joke of the group, we get that. Some are more shy and quiet, yeah. But morals has to be some kind of similar. It has to be either way. You wouldn't be around those people. You just couldn't bring yourself to be around people like that. And he can. So it just shows that he kind of agrees or he's in the same boat.
Like, you know, like the people you hang around, like you are who you surround yourself with. And it's just like a little surprising to see that kind of behavior and see how they talk about women. Like, I don't want to get into it. I want you to have a good night, but I just, like, I need to leave.
Yeah,
and
it's not
there
for
wasn't
you.
really much to be said. And he was just like, yeah, like, oh my God, well, you're gonna be getting like an apology text tomorrow, blah, blah. Like, I know you're gonna like really overthink this, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get a text. And I was like, no, like, trust me, you won't hear from me. Like, and I said that nicely, but he has no idea. You will not hear from me, like, not. Yeah, it's that what happened.
Nice.
2 nights ago, Friday night, and I haven't heard from him. I won't be texting him. I've decided that if I don't hear from him today, I'm just gonna block him. 'Cause I don't think I owe him an explanation. Like, that was, and I think I gave him like what I could. I'm not his mom. I'm not any of their mothers. I don't feel the need to educate him or them on how to behave and talk to women. It's really disappointing that there are people that are still doing that, and
A lot.
you know, all I can do is personally not be part of that.
Absolutely
I can't
agree.
change people and how they act and what they say and
No,
do,
you
so
should, yeah.
I'm just going to remove myself, and that's it. It was just pretty shocking because I've been dating this person for, yeah, like I said, like 6-ish weeks and really building on something. It seemed like we were maybe going to go to that boyfriend-girlfriend territory. He told me like the date before that he wanted to be
Well,
exclusive,
lucky
all this stuff.
escape.
You know, unfortunately, I think that he is pretty insecure and
Yeah.
is looking for just constant validation from his friends, and maybe just doesn't like to spend time alone. So that's why he's just constantly with them and doing all these crazy things, and they're maybe in similar headspaces. Like, I don't want to be judgmental of the people they are, because I don't think what they were saying and doing is truly who they are, but that kind of behavior is just unacceptable.
Girl, well done. Good riddance to him. Oh my God. When you said like, I don't want to be a mother to them, I was thinking, yep, that's what you would have been, literally. He just dragged you like a trophy to show off to his friends. Like I said before in the middle of the video, he's very insecure, and yeah, listen, we are not there to educate anyone, to, you know, explain someone's morality to someone else. Like, it's not our job, okay? Get yourself out, choose peace, and that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.